everybody, welcome back to my channel. I got a headband on because first day after brushing a ponytail? That's not the right words. The first day after brushing after a shower is like a buzz button. It's just like, what is happening to your hair? Um, Hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Just trying to get this up on the big screen so I can hopefully kind of see the live chat as it's going. So, um,
Look at my hair.
what's the matter with your hair?
It's kind of.
Oh,
Look at it.
totally just was paying attention to the TV and not you guys. I'm really sorry about that because.
Well, there's only three people.
What, hon?
It's three people.
Let me move so Mama's out the picture. Mama's in the picture in her back of her ponytail.
Her arm, basically. Yep. You see an arm.
Lisa's moderating, as always, and yeah, this is me totally paying attention. That's wonderful. She's like, I don't feel like it today, so I was like, don't, I don't care. Hi, everybody. Oh, look, that's I see Sylvia's bridge.
Sylvia's here. Wendy Gilbert.
Oh, good morning.
Or Gabbert?
Gabbert.
Today, we're blessing our heart. I manifested some good things in the coffee this morning. I had to taste test it because yesterday we used like the Dollar Tree stopper bottle thingies.
Sylvia even said hi, Lisa.
The one sugar-free creamer from Skinny Girl is it was kind of old, but it kind of had like some sediment in the bottle. I was like, ugh. So I was like, yeah, today we're having a new one. And then Jimmy's like, after he poured it, he's like, oh, it looks like it's got some stuff in it too. So I was like, I mean, I'll drink it. I don't care. It wasn't sediment until the bottom anyway. So there you go.
Sheila's here.
Hi. Everybody's here. Look at Sylvie got all kinds of good things. All I see is you. So, Sylvia, that's the Brooklyn Bridge. I always wanted to ask you that. Because it looks like the Brooklyn Bridge, but I...
Could be the George Washington.
No, it's definitely brick. But the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge look very, very similar. But I'm sure it's the Brooklyn Bridge because... But the Manhattan Bridge, it's really, ironically enough, is in Brooklyn, too. I am pretty excited. I didn't have my notebook, so I was going to share my notebook notes, but then I realized probably just better to surprise you guys. But we're getting closer to crafting. I actually had Jimmy come in and help me last night so that this way if I feel like crafting when like my aid's not here or if Lisa's not feeling good and I don't really have help, I was like, I at least have some things to get started, which is awesome. I am having this, like, what'd you say, hon?
Sylvia says she likes my hair and beard.
Yes.
And yes, it's the Brooklyn.
It is the Brooklyn Bridge. I have a lot of storage ideas. Can't wait to share this piece of information with you guys. So this may be something that you know if you watch other YouTube crafters. Because I don't watch other YouTube crafters. I just am not in that headspace right now. When I was not able to craft myself, it was kind of like I'd have like hurt feelings that I couldn't craft. So it was like I wasn't even watching other crafters. You know, you want to do it, but you can't. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, I just need to get the stuff out of my head that I want to do. And then I'll go back to watching everybody else's ideas and maybe get inspiration and such and such. So, but anyway, I wanted to do this project with these crates from the Dollar Tree. This basically the little tiny square ones that don't have the slats in them. And I ended up having to buy them from Las Vegas. It was this whole thing. I told you guys, well, they are way smaller than the two that I already have. And they're way smaller than the projects that I wanted to do require.
Yep.
So we're going to have to like reconfigure a couple of things. It's okay though. I mean, it's still going to work the way it works, but I just think it's like frustrating, and I'm like, okay, so now I have to just reconfigure some things. So,
Oh, Judy Downey
hello.
says, "Good morning, neighbor. I live just 18 miles east of Lebanon.
Oh, very cool.
When are you going to use the apothecary set up?"
See.
Oh,
When are they gonna see the apothecary?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have done that today.
You can always go to my channel and see it, but
That's not what she meant.
I know.
I'm so fresh.
Yes, you are.
I have 4 different spell jars that I need to make, and I was gonna share it with you on a video one time. So we will get to see the apothecary setup, all finished. Well, it's not finished yet. That's the thing. We still have one thing left to do. I have some holiday stuff in the 2 little cabinets of the buffet that I want to take out to store the rest of the stuff. So that's the last, like, step of what of the transformation. So once we get that taken care of, we have to replace where some of the other things are going to go that we want to do. And I also have to get some new jars. I can just use mason jars, but the mason jars that I have are way bigger in size than what I need, if that makes any sense. So I have a couple of different ideas of what I want to do with that. But let's see. I also want to relabel all of them. I really do like the string labels. That's just that you can't see them in the drawer. And just like I mentioned in the video when we did this organizing project, this is ever changing. Like organizing like this is always is ever changing. Lisa's playing with the cats and Jim's like distracted. He's like,
I'm trying to get her to come up here.
oh, that's all white. She said, I don't want to be on camera neither. The ever changing. So basically, I have these 2 cabinets that I've had my crystal on display for like since we moved here. Well, that's not something that I have to display anymore in Jim's office. But I love these cabinets. Would make would make a great apothecary like station. And not all of the herbs should be exposed to sunlight, but many of them can. And I don't mean sunlight, but light in general. You know, they're best in dark places, but many of them can. And we have these like great like slide over cabinets. Like the whole thing would just be awesome. Like anyway. So what I want to do eventually, and that's what I want to do eventually, is to put the herbs, some of the herbs and stuff in there. But anyway.
Susan, can't tell if it's Blakey or what.
Looks like Blackie.
Yeah, it looks like Blackie. It says good morning. You
Oh.
too.
Good morning. So I like it. Just feel like it's an ever changing situation. And actually, Jim and I were last night. We're talking about like eventually would like to move it over to the other wall, so that he can have more of his own like space as opposed to like the community space, if that makes any sense. So if I could get like the apothecary moved over to the wall that's by the door, he could still have like all of his own like little private area that he wants just for his office still. Because it just evolved into like now this is a community space again, and it's not your man cave, and like
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's I don't know, it's just been like ever changing. I think when we set up the office in the very beginning, we talked about it being your space, but potentially we were going to share it because we were going to put up some Harry Potter things, and but that evolved. I don't really need. I didn't really think that I needed a space like to do office work because I can do it in the craft room. I can do it at the kitchen table, that kind of thing. So.
Wendy Gilbert says, "What more are you going to add to the apothecary?"
Well, I, as far as items, the essential oils. So it's kind of one of those things that is in the craft, in the holistic everything, they just want to have like essential oils. You put them in spell bottles. You can just even make room air fresheners that are natural. So currently, I only have 6 different scents of one company and then one different scent of another company. What I'm finding out, which I think is kind of like really important, is that there are certain ones that just need to be um, uh, therapeutic, basically. So if you're gonna make like a oil or perfume or any of that stuff that you're gonna put on your skin, it needs to be a little bit of a different concentration of essential oil.
Jesse's here,
Hi, Jesse.
and when you said any herbs and spices, which is what we got most of right now.
Yeah, right now we have a ton of different
Baby.
herbs and spices, actually. Some that we just have from when we were in Ohio, and then some we've ordered online, and we've just resourced from different places. We just kind of keep, hey, this spell jar needs this particular herb, so let's go ahead and see if we can find it at the local like health food store. So, um, the
Okay,
yeah.
Irene
Good
says,
morning.
Good morning, Jeri-Ann and Jim. I got you on my big TV. Yeah.
Me too. Um, the other thing that we have a lot of is crystals, crystal chips, because crystals are also essential and like all of that,
Oh.
that stuff that makes you basically energy exchange is really what it all is. The holistic practice.
When he says, "Oh, I just saw the crystals," I guess.
Oh yeah, that's okay. When we did the crystal organizing, so what we've got right now is we're keeping all the herbs in the drawer, um, just because first of all it's convenient. Second of all, it is like I said, some of them should be kept in the dark. Huh? Should kept in the dark. That was a double entendre. Just keep them secret. But the um, the crystals are on the counter. The moon water is on the counter. The candles and all that stuff are up there as well. But right now, but some of it's gonna go away eventually into the like 2 little cabinets.
We have Daisy who says, "Hello, everyone. Jim, your haircut looks great. Did you also color it?"
No,
No, I didn't color it.
no,
She did the haircut for me, and that's it.
yeah. He got his
Tied
little
it
beard.
back.
Yeah. He was the salt and pepper part, which I really love, was mostly in his temple at that point. But since that's the part we've been shaving,
But it's
yeah.
in the
Well, your
beard.
beard. Yeah, I meant we were talking about your hair. She was talking about coloring your hair.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. On the TV, your beard looks so blonde, not gray.
Yeah. I see here when he says, "I had a friend who was an Eastern med doctor. He had a jar of scorpions in his apothecary."
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of things like so. The woman that we watch, the Blue Bodie, we follow her. She has like, you know, she does certain things that have like rattlesnake bones and um, Lisa, was the porcupine quill something that you had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Lisa had a porcupine quill in a water that she was doing.
Water,
Yeah. So yeah, any of these things actually all have purposes. Um, I've not gotten into the practice of Eastern medicine enough to know what you could do with a scorpion.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure he would definitely be in baneful,
yeah.
some kind of baneful magic.
Well, she said Eastern medicine, so it could just be something medicinal as opposed to just magical. I was thinking. Um,
Mm.
yes, a scorpion. If you were doing the, yeah, that's probably 100% what it would be there for. Something dark and sinister. Um, one of my uh, one of my favorite movies is Under the Tuscan Sun, and she has there's scorpions that live there.
Chinese medicine.
But for some reason, the scorpions that they show on the thing are like the deadly kind. And they show like these little tiny scorpions. And I'm like, why is this going down this lady's shirt? And obviously, there's a stunt person and bug person. But I'm like, why is this like part of the. Like, no, no. Kill the scorpions with the poison, thanks. Unless Italy's got their own brand of poison. I mean, scorpion, I don't know.
Well, Wendy was saying it was for Chinese medicine.
Yeah, they
I
use
do know-
all different ground insects and stuff. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I've heard of Chinese medicine using scorpion venom for certain things, but in
Yeah.
controlled dosage.
Well, that's it. So sort of like a blowfish toxin. Like you like, oh, that's, you can't use that. That's, and in the meantime, it's like a really good anesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one that I was just thinking about? Not blowfish toxin. Never mind. I guess it wasn't important.
Sheila says that she loves Under the Skin.
I love Under the Tuscan Sun.
Stay, baby, what's the matter?
I call it the sunflower trio. So Under the Tuscan Sun has a lot of sunflower representations. So does the movie Calendar Girls, which I also freaking love. And I do consider part of the trio the
Oh, just Chris is here.
good morning.
Lisa had to tell me. Oh, you were going live.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I got a message from Lisa saying, "Do you ever tell anybody that you're going live?" And I'm like, I do lots of times. Like Sylvia, I'll text and say, "Hey, live stream and whatever." But I'm like, I didn't this morning. I didn't do anything. I was a bad girl this morning. I trying to get it all done.
Baby.
Jim does have to work today, so it was like, let's get it. Or like we've been doing the live stream so late lately, and I was like, let's get it done early this weekend, so that you can like get your things done. She's very camera shy right now. She does not.
Is.
She came up
she's-
here.
She's not very interested. What's happening? Everybody, she's so pretty, and I just want her to be on camera, but she's alright. Mama, what's happening? She's mad you got something on your lap and a tablet. Give me a tablet. Lisa jokes like when she hears Jim, sometimes she'll go running.
Jim is her boyfriend.
Yeah, she'll be like,
100%.
Like, go see your boyfriend, see if I can. Yeah, I will.
Pick her up.
Come on,
Does she want to be with you?
If she's not with me and he's home, she's with him.
Oh yeah. They know.
Why are you struggling?
She's like, be nice. Mamas, what are you doing in here?
But she likes males because she was so used to Evan and Eric.
Aw. Say good morning, everybody. She loves his beard. Right? You like his beard? Oh. She said, if I can't be with my mama, I gotta be with Jim. And if I can't be with
she's
either
out.
one of them, I want to be on the floor or there by the tree.
Chris said she's been making cards and it's very relaxing.
Oh, so she's really good at it.
Wendy Gabbert said that she got a notification that you were going live. Sheila said, "What are all your plans for the week?" And then Ladybug said, "Jeri-Ann, please know how much we all really do care. Please never feel like you need to explain everything to us. Love is unconditional."
That is so sweet.
Chris said, "Oh my God, kitty!"
Lisa and I were actually talking about it this morning. So I know I mentioned it in one of my coffee chats that the test that I took for ADHD had things that I didn't think were in there. With all of my research, I didn't have any idea. I didn't have any idea all these years of me kind of inserting myself into conversations because I wanted to relate to the people was a symptom of ADHD, adult ADHD, and I did not know that. So I do appreciate that. I don't always explain things on purpose. Lisa and I were talking about this morning. She's like, you get too focused on the details lately. And I said, I know. I just wish I could. I try. Sometimes I'll even like, she'll be like, what were you going to say? I was like, nope, it was really not important. So it's not even going to, it's not even important. It's like, you know, it was just details of information you didn't need. So we'll just forget that we were going to say that. And that's like 20 minutes of explaining the thing that I didn't want to explain. So, yeah. God bless America.
Miss Lewis says, hello, Jim, Jerry, and Lisa. Sylvia said, what a
Did you
cutie
say
pie.
Miss Lewis?
Yeah, because I cannot pronounce her first name. I'm
Danya? What is it?
Donna.
Donna.
Oh,
okay.
just Donna. Okay.
Donna.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I can kind of see that I thought it was Donna, but you couldn't pronounce it. I was like, it must be something unusual.
Sheila said, I'm a chronic interrupter, especially at work. I hate that about myself.
We literally named it Conversation Interruptus
Baby.
years ago, not knowing
You better knock it off.
she wants to eat the tree.
Eh.
Oh, fam.
It's
Uh-oh.
like, what? I'm just loving on it.
Jim, it's over there, I think.
Yeah.
Jim went to go get the water to keep her from biting on the tree.
Like, fine.
And
Fine, I'll get down.
the trigger, it's like you have to be really close, or the cat's like, whatever you're trying to do over there with that water is not affecting me whatsoever. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
Oh, she got mad at me one day because I hit her right in the ear.
No, what I was saying was because the trigger, so you didn't do it from the couch because
No.
it's so short. The cats are like, whatever you're trying to do with the water over there is
That's
not
why I
affecting
wanted to get a water gun with low pressure.
Oh my God. Super Soaker 3000. You're crazy. You know the guy who met the Super Soaker was literally a rocket scientist? He was a propulsion expert
Mm.
who worked for NASA, and he was like, cool, water gun.
Well, the reason why we try to keep her away from the tree is because we think her nibbling on the fake trees.
Bacteria stuff.
She got in, some sort of bacterial infection, and that's what happened with her the first time. So this time we're just trying to keep it from happening again.
Yes. Thank you. But
We'll
we will
worry
pull the
about it.
tree away, I promise.
We'll worry about our fur babies.
Or adopted fur babies. Fur niece and nephew.
Oh, well, who adopted who? Did they
My-
adopt us? Or
My
did-
adopted fur niece and nephew. Nieces, excuse me, because I realized that Cowboy is a boy and Maddie is a boy. They're all the fur babies.
Mm.
Sheila said, it makes me think I always want to control things when I interrupt, but what it says to the other person is that I don't want to listen to what they have to say.
I know. That's what I said. That's why I was.
That's what we were actually saying this morning.
Yeah. That's one of the things. So, I feel like in pre-cancer, Jerry. I think that was one of the things as an adult I learned to control, somewhat, or to say I had a lot better skills of saying, sorry, I interrupted. Continue. These days, I feel like it's bad. And the other thing that's changed, and I know Lisa, we talked about this way before cancer diagnosis. We were really good at finishing other sentences. We really were. But my brain has got such a disconnect that I have no idea, but I still try to finish the sentence. And that's one of those things that's very hard getting used to. Difficult getting used to. Sorry, I just saw a ton of messages come up.
Okay. Okay, Ladybug said it's not about explaining, it's about knowing we care and you just being happy. You're strong and everything will be okay.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And then a little bit further down she said, P.S. I interrupt because I'll forget if I don't blurt it out. Yep. And then Tanny,
Everybody on this couch just raised their hand, by the way. I have to let you know.
Tanny D.H. said, is your cancer in remission?
Oh, no. Hardly. I'm not finished with my cancer treatments yet. I just am.
You're just on hold.
They're on hold because of my side effects.
Yeah, because last time you started back
Yeah, go ahead.
too soon.
Yeah.
And they weren't quite healed enough. So
Yep. And then they got worse.
yeah.
And it exasperated the condition.
Oh.
But I was getting so anxious to be back on treatment.
The other thing is, I'm going to clarify this, and you can disagree if you want. I've had a lot of people ask me on my channel, is her wounds caused by too much bed rest? No, her wounds were a combination of the radiation treatment.
Not radiation, chemotherapy.
Okay, the chemotherapy and that brace that she had was rubbing against her shoulder area.
Yeah.
So that's what caused a lot of that problem.
Well, here, just a really quick clarification. So, on immunotherapy, one of the things that can happen is that your skin I got something called planus lichen planus, Lichen, new word Planus. I believe it's pronounced that way. What that's caused by is an autoimmune reaction to the immunotherapy. Happens about 2% of the patients. That, on top of the chemotherapy, which slows the healing and eats new skin tissue, affected wherever the brace landed on me. I also mentioned previously that it also happened on the inside of my legs because of the friction of when I walk or sit or be a fat lady. We got off the immunotherapy as soon as the rash became unbearable in pain. We got off the chemotherapy as well because that was affecting how my leg wounds were healing from the surgery. Do you guys remember they were all open? So the combination made me stop the treatment the first time. I started back August 1st. I finally got a hold of my spine surgeon who saw what the wounds looked like that was caused by the brace. And that's when he said, bye-bye brace, your scans look good. And that sort of thing. So that's when I got rid of the brace in October. That is pretty much where the wounds started to get really bad from the second round of chemotherapy. So the second round of chemotherapy that I was like really needed to start again, I felt in my bones there was a little tiny cut on this Africa. It was a little tiny space left. And on this side was just a little patch about this big. And they were really thin to the skin, basically almost through the skin. Well, come like about October was when they started to really get like deeper, thicker. So then I discussed it with the dermatologist and I discussed it with my doctor, and it wasn't until like it started to get really truly out of control that we stopped the chemotherapy again. Of course, the chemotherapy in your body does continue to like make the wounds continue to progress in the wound creation, I guess is the best way to say it, because it takes like 30 days for it to get out of your system. So that's why when we were in Las Vegas, the wounds started to get like a little worse, even though I was off treatment officially, but only for like a couple of weeks. They've gotten so bad where they're actually something called tunneling, which is basically I have 2 holes now. One where the little tiny sore was in Africa, and one at the end of this sore that I have on my right. And they're basically two holes. I know that I've shown pictures of them before. But this is caused by the chemotherapy eating away at all the new tissue that was grown. What has exacerbated it is leaning on them. So I have 2 pillows behind my back. I'm leaning off the couch, and I'm not putting pressure on them. Oddly enough, the pressure actually feels better on the wound. So it's kind of like when you get like a cut and you want to hold it, that was causing me to actually feel better, but causing them to heal slower. So they aren't caused by pressure, but the pressure that I'm getting on my wounds is slowing their healing process. So the new wound care nurse wants me to try to keep my back off of the chairs and those types of things. I sleep on my stomach, so that's not really an issue. And then when I sit in the craft chair, that's higher. The kitchen chair is higher, so those things I don't really have to worry about. When I'm in the car, it also can be like I have to put something behind my back. So,
And they're debreeding it.
yes.
Both of them each time you go in now. Right?
Oh, and it's not comfortable.
Because they have to really
Yeah.
get it out, get all this, the yucky out.
Yeah, and it has been hurting. Now, the Silverdyne that they gave me was not what they prescribed. What they prescribed, the insurance won't cover. The Silverdyne is slower moving than the medication that they wanted to give me.
Well,
So again, I'm sorry. Just I was gonna say like, the medication they just say like the medication they wanted to give me was like, you know, 93 octane. I'm taking 85 octane kind of thing. So it's gonna take a little bit longer still. However, that's the sample that they can give us for free. It's not very expensive, but they, since I'm going every week, she's just giving me another sample. So that's why my sister had asked about Silverdyne. She was like, "Oh, it's really inexpensive. You can get it at Kroger and stuff." But I was like, "Well, that's not what they prescribed. That's what they were just giving me for free." So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, there was a lot of messages here.
It's okay.
Go back a little bit. Daisy got herself her first dog, a husky.
Aww.
Don't let me know where you live. I'll kidnap it. I love huskies. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
But she's noticed ever since she's gotten the dog, keeps her from thinking about the aches and pains.
Oh, that's nice.
Becky's also here.
Hi.
Let's see here. Becky said, I don't think they will listen to you no matter what you say. That's an insulting question.
Oh, about the pressure wounds
I guess.
or the bed sores or whatever. Yeah.
Sheila says, when you say it's tunneling, what does that mean? Do you have to worry about it going like to your bones or muscles?
Well, yeah, if it didn't get stopped. Obviously, I'm not going to say obviously, but we had a lot of intervention. You know, even just seeing my oncologist once a month is more intervention. But you know, we keep track of it. I have, if you don't mind, I have a really quick picture I can show you.
You have a lot of comments, so don't.
Oh, okay, don't take too
Yeah.
long. So this is what tunneling looks like. So you can tell like this is kind of on a different layer of the skin, and then this tunneling.
Trigger warning.
Oh,
Next
trigger
time
warning,
before
yeah.
you put it
Sorry.
up.
And this is what it looks like on the small boo-boo. Okay, I'm sorry if I didn't warn you guys.
Actually, those pictures are, I don't know if those were yesterday's.
Yeah, it is yesterday's.
Okay. It seems like every time when I go to clean up the wounds, they're looking better and better on the inside, but sometimes it's because the Silverdyne and the gauze that we put over the wound, when I go to take the gauze off, I don't want to say it pulls.
It does. It helps to breed it. That's
Yeah.
part of what the medication is doing.
Let's see here.
So
Go ahead, Lisa.
I'm not sure. I'm sure not comfortable is putting it lightly.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just me being me.
Becky said these people must think it's like bed sores. And in response to that, Wendy said, "Yeah, Dr. Google has diagnosed her with bed sores." Ladybug said, "Would something like lamb's wool help in protecting the wounds from pressure? Also, you can appeal the decision to not cover medication. It usually helps."
Oh, that's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
And Chris said, "When do you find out about the new cream? What is it again?"
No,
Sheila said,
I know why Chris is asking me, and no, the answer is no. Go
Sheila
ahead.
said, "When I see that, I just cringe. I can't
Sorry.
imagine how they must hurt." And then the last one is Lulu. Is Santyl, Santyl, the medication they prescribed you?
It's very possible. I don't know.
If so, and your insurance doesn't cover, you can call and get coupons to make it $25 a month for whatever supply is described.
That's
Chris
actually like.
said,
Chris
"Don't say
said-
no."
Get it, Chris.
Get it, Chris. Get right.
I'm gonna
That's
go
what I was
to.
gonna say.
I'll go to. Well, if you want to talk for a minute, Jimmy, I can go to CVS and see if.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Chris said, "What is the enzyme cream?"
I'm gonna find out here in a second from CVS. People are asking, so unable to download CVS. Sorry, everybody. I guess I'm not gonna find out here in a second. Why not? Connect to the. Oh, because I'm not on the internet. Oh, so pretty. Where's your phone? Your phone should have the CVS app on it already. That's what I just realized. I'm trying not to put it on the internet because I could do it. I'll find it.
No, I just saw something on my phone that I didn't like.
It's okay, no problem. Don't let it stress you out, sweetheart. Okay.
Oh no, it's like.
It's okay. It's really okay. Everything's gonna be all right.
Hey Nelly, glad you can make it.
Now, I love when Nellie and Sheila are on together because then it's like, you know, how they have we have fake accounts. So they're always like, Nellie and Sheila are really like Jim and Jerry, but like, we're here now. So you can see that Nellie and Sheila are real people that have their own feelings and their own homes and everything. God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna be like, well, they got multiple devices, so they can still have like. fake
Oh, is
accounts
that
on.
what it is? Oh,
Nellie's
okay.
birthday. Happy birthday,
Oh, that's
Nellie.
right. She told
Happy
me that
birthday.
yesterday.
No, she didn't tell me.
She
Happy,
told me on
happy
the
birthday.
live last night.
Lulu said, I've had some bad wounds too and feel for you. And Santil is very expensive, but it works wonders and helped me heal after years of battles. Venous stasis ulcers. I can share where the coupons are.
Okay.
That'd be great.
I'm gonna see if that's what it is. This is me.
Kicking it Wiccan.
It's kicking! Yay! Good
Oh.
afternoon.
Literally going, I have my glasses on. Why doesn't this phone recognize my face? It is my husband's phone. See this? I need more coffee or something's going on. I'm not sure. Again, look, it's on my face. It's not my face. Thank God I know his passcode.
Sheila said, I'm not that smart to have multiple names, lol. And Sylvia said, the pharmaceuticals have programs that may help you with getting the medications for a lot less.
Okay. Let's see if that's I can bring up the app and we can work. Oh, here we go again. It's not my face. I know it's not my face. Never mind. This isn't happening for him here today. It's not happening for me. I will find out that medication and I'll put it in the description box. I do have it on the CVS app. I just don't know. Now, one of the other things that I was also prescribed referral to a home wound care place. They prescribed me these pads that they said are like silicone edged pads, and they also this special silver infused thing that I was supposed to get or whatever. Anyway, when I went to talk to the lady, she's like, your insurance doesn't cover it. Apparently, if you have wounds over the age of 20, I don't know what that means, but okay. So the lady was like, oh, the pads they prescribed, they're $9 and something cents each, and I wear 2 a day. So no, we won't be getting those. But they do sell the bandages that I have, that I do use. They sell those, and they sell them like way cheaper than I can get them even at Walmart. So I talked to her for a few minutes about all the things they prescribed, and
54.
this way I could get at least that cheaper, and I'm on their email, so I'll be able to get them like super cheap. Like what I was getting for at Walmart, I was getting 18 days, and that's the best way to describe it to you. I was getting 18 days to 36 days for $11. Now I'm getting like, what, hon?
Chris said, what are the pads?
Oh, they're just ABD pads. If you ever worked in a hospital or a doctor's office, they're just called APB. Now
Yes.
I don't remember.
Jesse
The Gypsy Crafty, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued with the natural energy and herb practice. I do the same. Nellie said, Jerry, great job on Jim's haircut. I like it a lot.
Oh, thanks. I do wish that he would just let me, like, as it starts to, like, his 5 o'clock shadow, I would do it for him every couple of days. We don't have to use the big clipper when it's low like that. We could just use sort of like the beard trimmer. But it's just a matter of getting him to sit down. Be like, what? Sit down? No, yesterday, literally, he's like, I need a shower. And I was like, I know. You were saying that your skin's bothering you. You need a shower, right? So then yesterday, he's like, I'm going to go do the live stream. I said, go take... Matter of fact, go get the clipper and I'll cut your hair and go take your shower. So it's just like, it's just one of those things. Like, I know that I'm still, like, way more healing left to do in my body, but it feels so much better to just to be able to take care of him even a little bit. Be like, I can cut your hair. Go get the thing. I'll cut your hair. It'll be nice. Did his beard, like little things that I missed do. Little things that I missed doing over the last year or so. It's just really nice to be able to do again.
What?
I thought you were about to read the
Oh.
comment. Nellie said, nope, wait, Kicking It Wicked said, hey Jerry, I'm just sorry, hey Jerry, I'm just curious, how did the dragon snot salve work?
It worked really, really well. I was able to like dry the skin out, like dry the wound out so well that the only issue that I had with it and the only reason it didn't work for me is because you have to keep it uncovered. She said she recommended keeping it uncovered for at least the first application. Then she said if you have to cover it, you can. But when I covered it, it caused a lot more pain and it didn't do as well. It needs to be uncovered and open to the air for those herbs and medicines to work. I still have it because it's good for any kind of ulcers. If I get ulcers anywhere else, like God forbid I get like lymphedema or some cellulitis or something, that would be the perfect medicine for it. And honestly, even if the wounds were on my chest, because I could keep it open and stuff like that. So
Nellie said, well, I guess she was asking because she said, Kicking It, really? Question mark. Down below, Kicking It said, yes, Nellie, really.
it's
What-
called it's called dragon snot. You want me to tell about it or?
Well, you can, but
Oh, go
you
ahead.
have comments.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
coming
go.
by. Wendy said, ABD. Do they have something like corn pads that would help keep pressure off of the wounds?
Oh. Well, to be honest with you, the medicine that she gave me has to go onto a gauze pad that has to go directly into the wound. So I really can't put anything, like even the things that she was prescribing with the silicone, I still have to keep my back off the couch. Oh, help her?
Oh.
Oh.
Fine, I got it.
Oh, okay. Where are we at? There's a lot of...
Sheila said, oh. Okay. Sorry.
Syria.
Sheila said, my husband is completely gray. Oh, did I miss one? Oh,
Yeah.
Sylvia. Jen, sit down and let Jeri-Ann take care of your hair. Sheila said, my husband is completely gray and I highlight mine, which is strawberry blonde. I always say I like his gray because the older he looks, the younger I look standing next to him. Sheila Gigante?
Mm-hmm.
Off topic, Lisa has a beautiful voice. She sounds like Kathy Bates. Thanks. Daisy said, I live in a small town, but they do have help through our mental health agency that helps with rent and also medications and health supplies for people with disabilities.
Oh, that's really cool.
Kicking It said, my hair is very, very long and very, very, very gray. Judy said, Jim, do you two collect Nightmare Before Christmas? My collection is extensive and mixed in with my apothecary.
No.
I follow you and I have stage 4 colon cancer. You help me to accept it is what it is.
That's amazing. I'm sorry about your journey. Hopefully you're doing well on it. I'm glad I can even give you like 2 seconds of inspiration for feeling better. The other thing is my niece loves, I would never be able to contain any Nightmare Before Christmas items in my life because my niece Katie is like OCD obsessed. But we don't. It's one of the very few things. We love Harry Potter and other like different things, but no, not, but that sounds amazing.
I know what I'd be collecting if they had it, but I haven't seen it out yet.
What?
Anything from the Viking series.
Oh, the Valhalla. Yeah, they don't, it's, because it was made on the History Channel.
Yeah.
I meant the Vikings, the TV show, I'm sorry.
Daisy said, could you check with your social worker or the Cancer Society? It's a shame so many things are ridiculously expensive.
Yes, I can.
Nellie said, I heard that somebody contacted your friend Blue Bodie. Sorry for the name misspelling of her name, if so. And she said she doesn't sell salve. Are these people playing games? Where did you hear that from, Nellie?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe from the Hate Channel.
That's why I asked Nellie.
Oh, no, I was...
Just being sarcastic like you. Wendy said, I wish my hair would go gray.
I have to just really jump in real quick. I don't know who said that I got the salve from Blue Bodie. So I didn't get it from her.
Yeah, she
So
didn't make it.
yeah. Blue Bodie made the tea that goes for my mouth, and maybe that was where the confusion lies. But she did, and she does make teas, and she does do herbal remedies. So,
Who did we get the dragon
from Bridget, from
from?
she's a holistic healer.
Lulu Zeno, they do have shock absorbing pads.
Oh.
Alevin pads. Yeah, but wait.
Oh.
But that sounds like the $9 piece ones that she described. They're pink and blue and can give some relief if you accidentally bump or rub them.
Oh.
Remington said, hello all.
Good morning.
Sylvia said, Jim, my husband Scott just walked in and said, you look downright studly. That Jeri-Ann has a Viking stud on her hands.
I do.
Kicking It said, I just browsed her online shop yesterday. I didn't see it. That's why I was asking. I was going to get some for my son as he gets a lot of tattoos and was told that dragon snot is good stuff, but now I don't know where to buy it.
Oh, well, if you want to private message me at Gmail, I can probably work that out with you, sweetheart, okay? I don't want
to just put her information out there because
that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
She's
yeah.
That, but
I might have to be a third party
right.
like dealer or whatever, but
Right.
but definitely, just send me an email at mrsgarthb2@gmail.com, I believe. Did I fuck that up right now? Sorry for the cursing.
Mrs. Garthby too.
At gmail.com, right? Okay.
Nellie said, yes, on a BS channel. These people say the crappiest thing. It's unbelievable. You're so right, Nellie.
I don't, I did a thing to get the information out of my life, and it's been out of my life ever since. So, works for me. I do realize, I want to let everybody know that I do realize that it does affect me financially, but I also realize that I have enough faith in the universe and in God and the world that it will all level itself out eventually.
Okay.
I have a beautiful friend who was able to send me a little help to treat myself and help with the bills, and I love her, and
Okay. There's a question in here towards me. Daisy asks, Jim, yes, I heard you say you wanted to get a tattoo. Are you going to? Soon as I can.
as soon as I can.
It's a combination of trying to find a good tattoo artist here in the area. Somebody told me to look for one. I can't remember the name of it. It's in St. Robert's, right off the base.
Yeah. There are actually a lot of really good tattoo artists. They're just expensive.
Yeah, that's
Chris said, haha, you said the F word. Well done, friend.
Yes.
Chris, I will tell you, this woman will try to curve her tongue. Me, no. I'm becoming more and more like Blue Bodie, where it's like, I don't care. If it's coming out, it's coming out. I'm not going to try to hold my tongue anymore.
Well, I appreciate that, and I do, and I in my immediate circle and house, I have to still curb my tongue because my mother-in-law does not prefer foul language due to her upbringing. However, her son now has this attitude where he doesn't care, exactly like you just described. But his poor mom is like, oh, you could see her face every time he curses. She's like, oh, because that was the way she was brought up. So
yeah. Doreen, am I saying that right?
No, Donna.
Donna says, Nellie, I only look at the BS channel for a good laugh. That woman has a serious obsession problem. Yes, she does.
I just hope it doesn't ever affect my family more negatively like it did before. So that's my hope. Well, it's what I put out there. I manifested and I put it out there.
I know. I just
Chris.
call us in the text package. Tell Jim to get the tattoo up here.
I said, are they cheaper? She said, I have a friend who's very good. And yes, because it's on me. I said, are they cheaper up there?
Oh, we're going to Minnesota?
I guess so. I just got what sounded like a open invitation to come up there.
Well, you've always had an open invitation to come up there. I actually want to go there while I still have a room. um,
Well, let's pack up our bags and go. I don't have to worry about work.
it's like 22 below zero. I'm not going up there yet.
I don't care.
Sheila said, Jim, did you say Jeri-Ann has a niece that does tattoos? Where does she live?
Yes, she lives in Vegas, but she's not like a tattoo artist. She said, she's like, I'm not allowed to do tattoos on other people, right? It's like a whole law thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm your family. But we actually just never connected. Her apartment is up a flight of stairs, and we are never able to do that. So Jim's always like, she's got to come out here with her tattoo gun. And Lisa and I were actually talking about having her do them the night we were going to sleep over, but it just didn't work out that well. So we just didn't come together is really what it is. Not only is she up a flight of stairs, but I believe there's cement and open on the bottom. So that seems like a lot of really bad things to happen. So, but I want a tattoo as well. Actually, I have several picked up.
Don't even ask me to bring out the pictures because I've got so many different ones, and it's trying to decide which ones do I want first and where do I want them. I was joking around yesterday with I think Jerry. I said, or maybe I did it on my live last night, but I was talking
No, you
about
said about doing a raven. You said, now I need a tattoo artist to do a raven on my...
on both sides of my temples or where you cut my hair.
Yeah.
Because somebody was saying, "Oh, you're starting to look like Ragnar," and I was like,
I said Floki, because Floki's bald.
"Hey, you know what? Leave the like the
I'm not
balding
hating
spots."
it. I'm not hating it. I love it.
But I was laughing a second ago because Sylvia was saying after you get to a certain age, you've earned the right to say what you want to say. So if F-bombs fly, let them go.
She's not wrong.
Do you have the ability to mute us for a second or pause or anything like that?
I don't know why.
I don't know. Let's see. Did that work?
I don't know.
Nellie said. Oh, okay, never mind. I just read it again and it made more
Sorry.
sense the second. I apologize. I read one and I got confused.
It's okay.
It was Nellie talking to Donna
Yeah.
about the BS channel.
Oh,
She said, Donna, she called me a bitch because of one of my comments on Jerry's channel. I hope it made her feel better.
Yeah, Lisa was trying to find out. And we can pause. Look, Lisa.
Oh, we did pause for a second.
Sorry, everybody. Lisa said, you have a way to pause it or mute it? And I was like, I don't know. Let me look. And I paused you. Just by bringing down the control panel on the phone. Go ahead.
Wendy Gilbert says, I guess it could be flattering to have somebody think about you 20 hours a day.
I mean, what do they say? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, it really doesn't affect my life at all anymore. I know that it took me a while to come to terms with the fact that everybody won't like me. Because that's just something that I've strived with my whole life, to try to get everybody to like me, to be like the friendliest person in the room. But then I start to realize as you open yourself up to more and more people, it just is impossible. And, whatever their narrative is, let them have it,
I don't know if you want to read any of the comments.
Yeah, I can. Donna said, I have a good medical background and know she is wrong with a lot that she says. I've also worked paying claims and doing customer service for health insurance as well as a pharmacy technician for years.
Wow. I want to be
That's a
you,
lot.
Donna.
Daisy said, I want to get one on my foot, but I heard it hurts. What do you want to get, Jerry?
So I created a picture. Actually, if you watch... No. I created a picture of my parents when my father died. I know I have shared it on my channel before. It's just a black and white outline that I did on the computer of my two parents, kind of like my mom before she passed, and then like my dad, both a couple of years before they passed. Anyway, it's a line drawing that I made for my brothers and sisters when my father passed away. I wanted to get that, but I wanted to add I want to create a line drawing of my little brother. So I wanted to get a tattoo of my parents and my brother, who've passed, and now even was talking about even possibly getting my nephew. But I don't have that much skin. There's a lot of people in my family. So then I was kind of thinking, because my nephew was the first in the next generation to pass, I thought maybe that I would get uh, something else, like a crying vine, like a weeping willow maybe. I love the tree of life. I totally want to get that. I also have a tattoo that I created on a tile ages ago. It was my sister's idea, but it's basically a fish hook stabbing a shamrock, and it was supposed to represent my parents. My father's the fish hook, and my mom's the shamrock. And then the bleeding heart love thing. So it's just a whole bunch that I want to get. I also was thinking about making a sigil, drawing a sigil on myself to help me protect. And then, of course, since 2005, I've been wanting to get the supernatural tattoo right here. But now, of course, I have a port, so maybe I'll have to get it on the other side.
Yeah.
But they basically have this, like, protective rune symbol that they put. It's actually like all this other stuff, but
Well,
it's
like,
a really cool. What'd you say?
It's like a pentagram with runes in it.
Yeah, it's
and
all. It's
and
got
it
like
looks like it's got like a sunburst around it.
exactly. It's got like, it's supposed to represent like all the protections that you get from all the different, not
Beliefs.
religions but beliefs. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Couldn't think of the word.
Wendy
Sorry.
said, "Me too, Donna. I don't know where she gets her medical degree from." Nellie said it's in. I'm not sure exactly what she meant to say at the beginning of this sentence, but she said it's in.
She warns
about talking like a truck driver video.
Oh.
That's the name of the. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
And then Donna said,
Dr.
probably in
Google.
response to Wendy, Dr. Google. And then down, I'm just going to skip a couple
That's
for
okay.
a second. Down here on the bottom, Sheila said, "What am I missing? Who or what is Dr. Google? Is there such a thing?"
WebMD.
Jesse the crafty gypsy. For the few that don't like you, there's dozens who do. Much love, Jerry.
Oh, way more than dozens, sweetheart. I love you, and I know this. So that's another thing that I know. You know, I have. She has 1,000 subscribers to her channel. I have almost 70,000. So yeah, I could see that that's not the same.
Donna
It's really
said,
okay.
"Jerry, you don't want to be me. I'm alone all the time with my cats unless I'm at work. It's not easy." And then she said, "I also lean towards paganism, but I live in the Bible Belt, so I have to keep it quiet."
Yeah, exactly. Boy, I'll tell you.
Nellie said, "I love you."
Love you too. What?
I'm trying to formulate my words so I don't sound too nasty.
It's okay.
I used to watch some of her videos, and then when they started getting so dang ridiculous, it's like, are you pulling this knowledge out of your ass? Because that's what it sounds like.
It's okay. Everybody, look, to each their own. I love how I have my friend who's the doctor.
Oh,
My friend who's the doctor actually.
sure.
Oh, you got a super chat. What's the question?
$2. It says, I know Ozark Christian College very well.
Oh.
That's because I'm wearing my Christian College.
Oh, okay, cool.
My Ozark Christian College sweatshirt.
Yeah, we gotta if you're gonna pay for a super chat, you know, you gotta get chatted. You gotta talk about it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he agrees with me. Night of... Is this what I think it is? Night of Knee? Like in, like, Monty Python? Yeah, I went to Ozark Christian College for a year. I wanted to... First I started studying for missionary work, and then I wanted to change my my primary to radio, but due to my anxieties when it comes to testing, I could not get high enough scores to get enough financing for the next year.
Yeah.
So I ended up not being able to go back because of financial reasons.
You know what's really funny? I was thinking about this the other day. We talk a lot about how like technology's changed, and technology changes along with us. Hello.
Morning.
How you feeling this morning?
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Actually, it just turned noon, so how you feeling this afternoon? Mom's on there. Everybody's gonna say hi to you in a minute. I know it. She said, "Hey, everybody." the way we talk about technology changing, what I also wanted to say was that uh, the disabilities and the recognizing of people's anxiety disorders and mental disorders, that has also changed because there are way more accommodations for people who have needs. Like people ask, like, oh my goodness, I'm afraid to look. People ask, like, why didn't Jimmy just go to the guidance counselor and say, can I get testing accommodations? Well, not something that happened in the 90s as much as it does today. So that's what another thing we talked about. If he ever did want to go back to school, they do have testing accommodations that they didn't have before. So tell me what I missed funny.
All right, well, wait. So Donna said if she wants the right info, she needs to read the Merck medical manual like I do. The doctors use it. And Chris goes, what about your friend the doctor? Night of knee. I am an ordained youth minister for the Christian Church, Church of Christ. And yes, Monty Python, LOL.
That's fantastic.
I have to ask this one question.
The armchair doctors know way more than anybody who's gone to medical school. Come on, guys, you know that. Okay, go. I'm sorry.
I have to ask tonight, what dormitory were you in at Ozark?
Oh, okay. It's always disappointing when there's no more coffee and you gotta switch to water. Wah, wah.
How do you think I feel? Especially when there's no soda in the house.
Nobody told you to
Haley
drink 2
Edwards.
liters of soda in 36 hours. What, Lisa?
Haley Edwards. She just said hi to everybody.
Good morning.
Sheila said, I watch her channel and sometimes I think she really cares, but her subscribers just are so unkind. But I do enjoy seeing her relationship with her beautiful grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I am just naive that people can be so mean. Chris said, clearly just want to vindicate your doctor friend that had it right from the beginning.
100%. It's funny because I will tell, if my doctor friend's watching, there is a trend, like, can you show the person who saved your life? And I made a video for my sister Julie because her coming here really did change things for me. But I want to make a private video for my doctor friend. The problem is I don't have a lot of pictures of my doctor friend because they're always limited to tears. But that's the video. Like, this is soundbite. It's like, show the picture of the person who saved your life. And I do joke about it a lot. My doctor friend actually is amazing, but like literally caught the cancer. Like the other doctors were like clueless, and I'm the first person that I called when I got my results back from my MRI. The first person who said, unfortunately, this is cancer. It's a tumor, and so it's like people can say what they want. My doctor friend has an amazing soul and is super smart and beautiful and most incredible human being. And I owe her everything, really. So.
Okay. Sorry, I was okay in something night room, so.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, what dorm was he at?
He wasn't there. He graduated from a sister. There's another Christian church or Christian college there in Joplin.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln Christian College, which is where he graduated from. But he was at the campus of OCC during the summertime for Christ in Youth program and the yearly Youth Leaders Conference.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Your doctor friend said that she's crying now too.
Oh, you got a message from my doctor friend.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm texting with your doctor friend
as
we speak.
I gotcha.
Sheila said, maybe I am just naive that... Oh, no, we read that already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wendy said she does have beautiful grandkids, but not medical info.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy Hampton said, don't watch the mean channels. Agreed, Mercy. Just ignore them.
I don't watch them anymore. They're asinine.
Yep. Tommy Temper said, hi, everyone.
Good morning.
And Wendy said, I talk in tears too. It's my language.
Eh.
She said, yes, and she genuinely seems concerned about your wounds and whether you are getting the care you need. Yeah, but she's burned her bridges in that respect. She had every chance in the world in the beginning to be a genuinely caring person.
I usually don't try to talk about her, but I had a friend of mine who does watch her and told me about a video of hers where she literally on the video called DSS to have them come down and check out what's going on here in the house. And to me, that's a waste of time because every DSS person that's come in to check and talk with us has found nothing wrong.
Well, that's fine. And I do feel like I do feel bad that it's a waste of resources. I do.
Yeah.
Because, but if, look, the service is out there. If somebody's really concerned about somebody, I get it. I just would like to point out something that I think that's been lost. I'm sorry, Lisa, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's all fine and good if she, because there's like kicking it saying, let me just read these really quick. Jesse the crafty gypsy said, I know this is a peace and love and chicken grease, but screw people and what they think. Sheila said, you're very lucky to have a friend like your doctor friend. Knight of Nice said, I'm in law enforcement now, but was a full-time youth minister for 20 years. Stacy said, my husband was, Stacy's Rainbow Nursery, sorry. My husband was just diagnosed with cancer, so I stand by you, Jerry. And all you've been
Stacy, I'm
through.
so sorry.
He will just be starting his journey soon. Kicking It said, I do watch her, and I do truly believe she genuinely cares about Jerry and just wants her to get the help and care she should be getting. Do I believe she has a problem? No, I don't. Okay, my opinion on...
Wait, do we believe that I have a problem or she has a problem? Like, which
think
she?
She's talking... I don't know. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
Sure. But
okay.
my thing with that person, with that channel, is that she literally had every chance to show that she genuinely cared, and instead she chose to start her own channel and harass the hell out of you. You change the whole narrative whenever you do stuff like that and still want to act like you care about things. Maybe she does care, but how
Maybe
in
just
the
has
world,
a really weird way of showing
right?
it. Like,
How in the world is this the way to show it? There's so many ways to show Jerry that you genuinely care if you really want to show her that you genuinely care. Stop acting like a troll. Stop acting like somebody who wants to get her kicked off of, YouTube or whatever it is, and act like a friend. If you really want to be a friend and show that you care, then do it the right way.
Yeah, exactly. The thing that I was gonna say is that there's certain things like the claim about bed sores. I get it. I understand that that's something that's come up in the past, but I haven't been bedbound since, and I actually really never been bedbound. I've explained this plenty of times. It's just because it's really difficult to live in the brace, or it was. But I haven't had that issue since I was able to walk in July. Like, I've been up, and sitting in the chair and sitting in the brace, but even that, I've had the brace off since October. So even if you think whatever you think, bed sores don't last 6 months if you're not in bed anymore. Like, you know what I mean? That stuff like that, I can understand that was your feeling or that was the feelings, but I'm out here every day now. Like, if I'm not vlogging from here, I'm vlogging from the craft room, vlogging from the chair in the bedroom, whatever. Like, and again, we've talked about this a million times. You see 15 minutes, you see an hour, you see 2 hours a week, 3 hours a month, whatever it is. You don't see every minute of every day. I hate being in bed. This isn't even like, I hate it. This morning I thought I had a banded shift because when I went to pee, my back felt wet. And Jimmy did have a really rough night's sleep. So I literally sat at the edge of my bed waiting for his alarm to go off so that he can look at my back because I didn't want to be back in bed. Like, I didn't want to lay back in bed. I was just like, I'm not getting back in bed. Now, naps are important. I was just going to say, naps are important, and we love naps, but that's about it. So go ahead, I'm sorry.
Kicking It Wiccan said, I don't because, okay, so the end of her comment was, do I believe she has a problem? No, I don't. Kicking It, are you talking about Jerry or that person? She said, I don't because I do believe we are all entitled to our own opinion. Well, yes, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but you're not entitled to start harassing. And
Well, that's it. It's no longer just
this is
her
not
opinion.
right. This is not just her expressing her opinion anymore. This is on a whole completely different level. It's not okay.
Yeah.
I'm a mod on another channel for the Blue Bodie, and her big thing with all the trolls is nobody engages them. Don't engage them. Don't talk to them. If they continue to be rude and whatever, we mute them, and she'll eventually block them if they keep on. But her big philosophy is don't engage with them, and it's hard for a lot of creators like Jerry and Bodie to not want to go and see what the people are saying about them, but you have to get past it at some point. She's going to do what she's doing. She has her own reason for doing it that doesn't make any sense to me, but she's not, I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't engage them so much that I didn't know that there was 4 channels now.
Yeah.
That's just to give you an idea.
Wendy said,
Well, there's 5 now. Jim just informed me, but
Wendy
what
said,
I guess my point was that I don't engage
Yeah.
with them. God, I'm sorry.
Wendy said, I saw her call them, and then Donna said, Jim, I saw that also. She has called them more than once. Wendy said she made it sound like Jerry was laying on the floor dying and everyone was just stepping over her.
Oh my God.
Which, excuse my French, but that's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, that's not French.
Sheila Hall said, I get it. I tend to give too many chances in all aspects of life. Jessie said, she who not be named is a friend no one wants who thinks she's higher up than all. Oh my God, you got Jerry's number with that comment.
She who must not be named. I love it.
Susan said, hey Jim, when you going to cook us something?
Voldemort. We'll call it Voldemort.
Mercy said, oh, you want
I don't know when I'm gonna.
Sheila said, Susan, I keep hounding him about that.
I've got to get my game plan on because I do want to cook. I just need to find new recipes.
He's got old recipes that work really well. It's just a lot. I think. So his new job, even though it's not full time, is full immersion. I guess I don't know. I feel like last year at the school was the best place for you.
Yeah.
Like in a long time. And not that this new job's not better because they're paying more and they're less hours, but it is a very like needy job. It's wearing and taxing on him like I haven't seen in a few years. Or how the college was when he left, because when the college changed their whole setup for him, it changed the game. So just having time to just cook anything that's not a quick and easy something. Go ahead.
Mercy Hampton,
Mm-hmm.
talking about them as negative energy. I like peace. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
we like peace as well, Mercy. And
Yeah.
after that, Nellie said, Mercy, they're clearing things up. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
really, people are asking questions.
Thank
We're just
you,
trying
honey.
to clear it up. Nobody wants to have anything against this person,
Yeah.
but she's
Excuse
making
me.
it extremely hard for anybody to feel positive about her on this end of the situation.
Well-
Nothing she's doing is positive.
No.
She's wasting resources.
Yeah. That's
She's wasting resources. Do you know how many people from, what is it called to here? DC?
DHSS.
have come out here or have had to call to check on Jerry only to find out that she really is doing okay?
Yeah.
I mean, she is being taken care of. It's ridiculous because they have other people in it that need their help so much more than Jerry does, and she's wasting their time.
Sorry, I itched my nose ring on camera. Just looked at the thing and I was like, I did it so subconsciously that I was like,
Allie's all about minis. So
Oh,
hello,
good
she's
morning.
joining.
hi. I wanted to come give you hugs. Oh, so bad. I would like to touch on the thing for a second. Yes, I believe that you believe that talking about them is negative. However, it's only the energy that you put into them. So, they're not stirring anything up in me. I feel nothing but sympathy for them because obviously they are missing so much joy in their lives because nobody who's happy treats other people this way. And they say that that's not the case, however, but you can obviously tell it is. Nobody who enjoys their life spends energy like this on others for negative purposes. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Lisa talked about before about like the 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 concern went out the door a long time ago.
Right.
Um,
Because I do believe in the beginning she was genuinely concerned, but
Yeah.
she didn't get the response from you that she wanted or something.
right,
And she turned it around and changed it into something else.
right. My there's a whole lot of like of things about like me not being honest. My narrative has never changed. My information sometimes does because what one doctor will say, another doctor could contradict, or changes in plan or changes in physical condition. All things change in life. That being said, I don't care because I know my truth and I've been speaking my truth the whole time. Do I keep certain things out of my life off of the internet? Yes, I do. Not everything, not tons of things, and not things that other people think are appropriate and inappropriate because it's my channel and I wish to share with what I wish to share with, you know? So it is what it is, but I don't find it negative. I don't find it negative because I don't put any negative energy into it. I just really do feel sorry for these people. They're going through their own things, they're having their own issues, and all I could do is feel sympathies for them because I don't have any strength in me to do anything else because I don't have the energy to put into them anymore. So that's the thing.
A lot of comments here. So,
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Donna asks me, she basically says, I slipped up yesterday when I said where I worked. The reason why I said it is because I have no ill towards it. My job is a really good job. I love it. I love the people I work with. It wasn't really a slip because the thing is, people will either find out
Wait,
one
you
way.
slipped or Donna slipped?
I slipped.
Oh,
People will find out one way or another where I work. I've already had I think it was 3 phone calls last month. 2 of them were hung up. As soon as I said hello, they hung up. And the third and final one was like, "I got you," and I was like, "I don't care." I didn't know who it was, and I didn't care because like my supervisors have had no problems with me.
yeah, and you've already let them know what the situation was.
Yeah, they know
because they've done this at other jobs. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
cut you off,
no,
but
that's all right.
go ahead.
They know what I mean. I don't keep secrets from them. They know I have a YouTube channel. They know I have a wife with cancer that is more important to me than the job. They know when I come in there and clock on, I put 110 to 120% of myself into doing my job. I have not had a single complaint from anybody except for minor issues. And those minor issues were so like, okay, yeah, that slipped. I forgot to do that. But I work with my people, and they're working with me. And I don't care if other people want to try to mess up my life because all they're doing in the long run, in the final moments of their life, they're going to be judged for all that.
Donna said, just making sure you were okay with it. Don't worry, I'm not going to call you LOL. Lulu Zeno said, the real issue is that way back, she gave $100 in a live, Jim and Jerry did, and because they didn't allocate the funds the way she wanted, she's been on a mission ever since.
Oh, that I don't know.
What?
Was
Okay.
Were the funds allocated to?
They make a mountain out of a molehill.
That's true.
And then Lulu said she has a desperate need to be viewed as a good and caring person. Brags about the charity she does when the Bible says to do charity without speaking about it.
Well, that's it. That was a whole nother thing, yeah.
And
Okay.
Sheila says,
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sheila says, I think she believes you may have cancer, just not grade 4, because in her opinion you don't act like others who have grade 4.
Right.
But doesn't understand that everybody's journey is different. And Lulu said, since she likes to pretend she's a good Christian, so shocked and offended by others' beliefs. So it was never concern, it was always about the $100. Mercy
That's not
said
good.
I would give her money back. Maybe that will stop it. It's not about the money. Well, that might be part of it in her head, but that's, well, I don't know. She's just too much.
Okay. I don't.
Well, I would like to just touch on that if I can. First of all, I do remember that she donated $100. I don't remember that she had intentions of what it was for, but most importantly, I just want you to know that YouTube gets 50% of all the money you guys give us, all of it, even super chats, even sorry, I do lie. I didn't mean to lie. That was a misstep. I believe it's 40%. They keep 40% of all of the revenue. I think it's like 55% goes to the person, and then 45% of it goes to Google. Um, and that's everything that I learned from YouTube. That is the revenue, the AdSense, all of that stuff. So that's another thing. If I was to give the money back, it wouldn't be in the form of $100 because I did not receive $100. YouTube gets some of that. It's changed, I will tell you, because when she did it, it was 2 years ago, and things have changed a little bit with the super chat. That's why I couldn't remember the percentage. There's like super thanks now too, and that kind of thing. But that being said, if you are obviously going to give us money, you really don't have any control of where it's going to go to. Because
Well, you don't do charity.
Well,
I don't.
Require that.
Of course. The other thing is, I
it's done
don't,
the way you want.
you know, I won't see it, right? So this is another thing I was talking about YouTube. The money that I earned today from this live, say today, all of the revenue from this live comes out, I won't see that until it's January, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we won't see that money until March 1st. Well, March 21st. So it's like a whole month behind on YouTube. So the money that I earned for the 28 days here, I won't see until the end of the next, or the middle of the next month. So, yeah. I mean, just to give you a kind of heads up of how YouTube and the finances work there.
Can I
Sure.
make a suggestion to the viewers and to you? How about no more discussion of this person on lives anymore, because
It seems like
that's
it's
not why Jerry's coming on,
Yeah.
and this has taken over this whole live.
Yeah.
And
That's
last one.
These are supposed to be fun, and so no more. And if you ask a question about this person, I don't think we're going to answer it or even read the comment.
Yeah.
Just don't. Just no more. Enough. It's not.
It's taking too much energy.
This person is getting way more energy than they deserve.
Yeah.
So
the cancer part, I wanted to talk about. People have asked a few times, and not just people like on my main channel too. They've asked about like how come I don't share my cancer journey, and I've always redirected them to the vlog channel because that's where I do most of it now. But I also realized that I don't share it every day. It's not, cancer in general is not something that's part of my everyday life in living because I don't consider it because
well, she's trying not to hyper focus on it. She's
Right,
trying
that's
to
it.
live her
That's
life.
it.
Cancer's not taking her life right this minute.
Exactly.
So live the minutes that she has left. Let her live the minutes.
Yeah.
Like seriously,
No,
and
no.
let her be joyful in them. So let's stop focusing on this.
Oh no! I was
No, I'm telling them.
Oh, okay. I
Not
didn't know
you.
they were focusing on that. I'm sorry.
Well, it's kind of turned, the whole chat kind of turned into that.
Okay.
So we want to get away from it.
All right. Well, yeah. So anyway, so
Susan said, "I am not trying to discuss this. I am on food subjects, and I'm hungry."
As far as my cancer journey is concerned, I do feel sometimes a way about like, maybe I should share more of it on a daily. But then I realized that that's not what life with cancer is for everybody. So for me, when I'm not on active treatment, I'm just dealing every day with like the side effects of the symptoms and like, oh, the leg hurts, oh, the back rash, like whatever it is for that moment. I'm trying to deal with that, which of course is a result of the cancer, and it does come in my brain, but cancer itself gets such a negative, like, obviously it's cancer, so it's very negative thing, but it can also just, you can just enjoy your life what's going on?
Chris said, "Dude, I just want to talk about me. Me. Talk about me. La la la. I'm gonna keep commenting stupidly until you all laugh at my stupidity." It's like kitties.
Oh my God! See, that's what we need more of that, right?
Yeah.
Positivity.
Anyway,
Fun.
yeah. So, if you're interested, if you have questions, like, because people do come up with questions like, how's your treatment going? Because I haven't heard you talk about it in a while. I was like, oh, because I'm not on treatment. And that's one of the things that I wanted to apologize for. I don't always talk about, like, if you haven't caught every video, you don't know all the details. You're like, womp womp. Like, oh, I didn't know you were off chemo. Like, that kind of thing. So,
Well, we're gonna start talking like peanuts now.
like, what?
Peanuts.
Womp 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 womp. Only
Donna
the
said-
adults.
Donna said, your cancer is your own journey. Only share what makes you comfortable. Show us more of the good things.
That's right.
And
and
Allie
that's-
said, I'm trying to craft while keeping my cats out of the glue. Oh my God. Out of the glue. Wait, hot glue?
Oh my God. Well, it could just be white glue. Who knows?
Oh boy.
She's got a whole animal farm going on over there. So cute. It's
FYI,
really-
You have been on for an hour.
Thank you. Allie's really funny because I've gotten, like, on my Pinterest, I keep getting this commercial for these little, like, diorama library rooms and all these cute little diorama rooms. And I'm like, oh my God, I need this in my life so bad. And I have no place to put it because it totally goes on a bookshelf. And I don't have any bookshelves anymore. So,
Daisy said, were you able to get the scooter for your cruise? And Jim, are you going?
No, I just had to straighten myself.
no, going to the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jim's going on the cruise.
Hopefully, I'm waiting for approval from my job for the 2 weeks.
That's what he said, but I've already paid for this cruise, and we've already had this cruise book before. It was this is a new job, so, like, really, come on. Jim's going on the cruise. I did not get a scooter yet. There is one that somebody is selling that is up to 675 pounds that his aunt had, but it's more like an electric wheelchair, and he's got it for sale for $600 here in Rolla. I said to you, the universe, if when I put it at, when I have the money, if it's still available, yes. Otherwise, I just found out yesterday that it's going to be almost that much money to rent a scooter. Don't do that. And my sister-in-law, who told me about it, actually said the rental company sometimes has used scooters that they sell. So she gave me the contact information to call Monday, because they're only open Monday through Friday. So this is what the information she gave me yesterday.
Allie's all about minis said, no Aleen's.
It's like tacky glue. It's
Okay.
like white. Yeah.
Kicking It Wicked said, I've done spell jars for years. One hasn't backfired on me yet. Donna said, I need to learn how to do spell jars. Allie said, love it. Miniatures are so fun. And Ange Smith said, I finished my heart tree.
Aw, for Valentine's Day.
Allie said, be careful of used scooters. The batteries are very, very expensive.
I've heard.
And Jesse said, oh, James, you're going to get it.
He gave me rabbit ears.
And Sheila said, would the actual cruise line have them for rent?
Yes, that's what I was trying to say yesterday. My sister-in-law called and she found out that the scooter rentals have gone up. It'll be $551 for the week for the scooter rental for the place. So, well, that's how much that's what I'm saying. When I was in Las Vegas, my brother-in-law, who's really, he's very mechanically inclined, does motorcycles and stuff. He was trying to help me find one that was a good quality. But yes, Allie, you're right. I do wish that Medicaid would cover it, or if I got Medicare, that would be like bonus, like you just get one. But that's just not the case right now, so we'll see. We'll see.
Susan Smith says, I think I would get a new one.
Well,
New scooter.
I would love to get a new scooter. They are about $3,000 for one that holds my size. If the weight loss would happen tomorrow, it would be in a different boat. But for right now, the weight loss is not happening tomorrow. I don't know.
Try again.
Sorry. I don't know if I'll lose enough weight by the time my cruise comes to get onto a smaller scooter. But for right now, this is what it is. So,
Let's see here. Sheila says, oh, geez, you might as well buy one. Have you talked to the American Cancer Society?
no, and I also found out from DHS when they came to visit that I could call the Salvation Army and the Goodwill, because sometimes they get them donated. So that's another resource. I think Monday is probably resource day to call all of these different places to try to find some help. So
Allie said her hubby got one through disability, and Remington said, can your doctor not help you get one with a prescription for one so it's free?
no.
Susan said, forget that.
I even pay for my wheelchair. It's $14.44 a month, just to give you guys an idea. I don't
Lulu
even get a
said,
wheelchair.
don't know what insurance you have, but wheelchairs are never free. And Kagan has said, I do have to agree, if you need an electric wheelchair and or scooter, then you can get it covered. Please try.
We have tried. Like I said, the wheelchair itself isn't even free. It's just a rental. Um, but yeah, they're not covered. I did try, by the way. I want to let you know. I did call the Medicaid in my state for one, and they were like, no. I mean, look, bandages aren't even covered. We just went over this a few minutes ago in the beginning of the live stream. Bandages aren't even, like, wound care supplies aren't even covered. So I'm not going to be getting a scooter anytime soon. So, and I know, Medicaid is different from state to state. So keep that in mind. I'm not eligible for Medicare um, yet. Don't know if that law will change, but for right now, I just have Medicaid, and it is not, they're not covered. So I'll just let you know.
Sheila suggested a GoFundMe for one.
I joked about that, Sheila. I did. I actually joked about that with the lady from DHSS. I said, people are always talking about me like soft begging. And I said, I think I would like to have a GoFundMe for this scooter. Because, look, my health, as time goes by, it's fine. It's good now. But my health will deteriorate over time. So I know it's something that's going to become a necessity before the cruise, like, kind of thing. But for right now, yeah, go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
Allie was talking about her husband got one for, can't tell if that's $10 or $100. $100 towards an $800 scooter.
Yeah.
Sheila says
Sylvia.
Sylvia said putting it out there to the universe that you get your scooter.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's what I've been doing.
It's like the manifestation
Yep.
powerhouse, because it was the first new moon of the year yesterday.
So we're all.
Mercy said, my uncle got his on Medicaid. Doctor wrote a note to the supply place and had it in a month. And Susan said, can they not put you on Medicare because of disability? I was on Medicare due to disability.
So I don't have the standard disability insurance. I have what's called the supplemental Social Security, basically. So I'm kind of receiving my Social Security from when I would turn 60 now, because I most likely will not make it to 60 according to the government. Like, literally, and I don't mean 60, I mean 65 according to the government. So I'm on, because of the cancer, I have Social Security. It is a disability type of Social Security, but it's not Social Security disability. So Social Security disability is when you've worked more recently and you no longer can work. For me, because I worked for myself for years, I don't qualify for that. So I'm not on Social Security disability. If you are on Social Security disability, then you do qualify for Medicare. I know it sounds crazy, and that's one of the things that, like I said, we're working on to appeal, but this is what it is right now. So
Let's see here. Sheila said she wasn't joking. Remington.
About the GoFundMe.
yeah, I was joking with the lady, but I really am like trying to be serious about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
Remington says, are the plus size scooters harder to come by?
yes, and they're much more expensive. They actually say heavy duty. It's not so much plus size. Do I need to hang up? Oh.
No, doctor friend?
Oh, no.
No, you can't. She said you're not allowed to say no.
I didn't say no. I said no to you because I'm not talking about it right now.
She said, and girl, I can help you get one.
I know. She actually offered, my doctor friend offered, when I was like, do you need a wheelchair? Do you need a rollator? What do you need? And I was like, it's okay. They're called, actually say heavy duty mobility scooters. That's what it's about. So heavy duty, they have different weights, weight limits. Sorry, I'm watching the scene that just played out of me saying no. Lisa's like, no, and it's on the TV right now. I made myself laugh. Heavy duty mobility scooters is what we're talking about. So if you get an opportunity to look one up online, you'll see that they're like $2,700 to like $4,000, depending on which kind you
Lincoln
get.
said definitely give her the doctor's name. I couldn't agree more. Doctor's RX in the medical store will get it approved. Susan said, Jim, bring a scooter home from your job.
That's stealing. Oh my goodness.
I would
And
have to
Sheila
cl-
said, we don't want Jim to get in trouble.
But I say, first off, I'd have to be able to clean out the back end of the minivan. Second off, the strength to just lift the dang scooter into the back of the minivan and hope nobody notices at 10
hope
p.m.
nobody's-
at night.
Oh, okay.
And they're not, and they don't have enough mileage. Those ones,
No, they
so
don't.
yeah,
They
that
need-
wouldn't be good on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
I'd be stuck at the buffet.
Mercy said, Miss Jerry, my uncle is in Springfield. He gets even Tylenol and Band-Aids on Medicaid. That's weird. I will get you his doctor. He is on
What?
SSA.
I don't have any. That's so
And
weird.
that's why Kicking It said definitely give her the doctor's name. I couldn't agree more.
Oh wow.
And Mercy said I'll get it whenever he calls Grandma. Then they were just talking about SSI, SDI, SSA.
Also, if you can find out the information, like again, text me so it's not out. Not text me. Send me an email so it's not out there in the universe. But also let me know which plan he chose for his Medicaid.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I wonder if that makes a difference. So
Mercy
because
said,
if I have to switch, I'll switch.
Mercy said, let Dr. Friend get it. That's nice. That's a real friend.
She is.
She's amazing, actually. I'm not gonna cry again because I do it too much. What is happening?
Irene says PL could see Jim doing that. Trying to get the scooter from my job to here. I just don't know what PL stands for.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was thinking the same thing, PL.
Well, maybe it's PI could see Jim doing that.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
Just tie it to the van bumper. Yeah, I can see me driving along. All of a sudden, a police car passes me and goes, "What the hell?" and turns around. And,
Could you see me on a cruise ship with like one of those with like the basket, right? You should be
Yeah.
like, put all your stuff in there. Anybody need anybody to carry some stuff? Oh gosh. So my sister has a scooter. She got just like that. She bought used
Mystery.
on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something. What, hon?
Marcy says, "I will miss Jerry."
Oh, when I go on my cruise? I don't know that you'll miss me when I go on my cruise. They have internet. I might. They were like, my sister was like, "Are you gonna get the soda and booze package?" I'm like, I don't drink. You know, I can't drink. You know, was it alcohol grows cancer? And then I said to Jim, I'm like, you gonna care about drinking? And I was like, as long as there's Mountain Dew. So you're allowed to bring 2 cases of Mountain Dew. And I think I'm gonna have to hide one because there's no way we're getting through a whole week of Jim. You know, he'll just drink it all. Like literally, you bought a 2-liter bottle for the weekend.
Yeah.
Right? And he, like, 36 hours later last night, he's like, I don't have any soda left. I was like, dude, it's for the weekend.
The weekend ended because today's my Monday.
Yesterday you ran out.
I ran out right before bed.
Oh, he's such a fibber. Last night you told me you got something to drink before bed because you got Gatorade because there was no more soda. That was at dinner time.
Yeah, because the soda was in the bedroom and I was leaving it in there for that night.
Okay. I believe you. Oh, by the way, Lisa bought these salads from Walmart, and they were really good.
They were freaking huge.
They were huge.
I thought they were the little ones that I used to get for lunch at work.
Yes.
And they were like twice the size. What?
But it was so good. That's what I had for dinner last night.
Yeah, they're
It
good
was
ones.
bacon, grilled chicken. The only thing was it had, they put the sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. That's what they were. They put the sunflower seeds in with like crouton crumbs, and some of the crouton crumbs I kept in the gym. I'm like, those are tooth breakers. That's a molar breaker. So I had to like squeeze all of the.
Which salad was it? Do you remember?
I had the farmhouse
She
salad.
had
Oh,
farmhouse
okay.
and I had the
Because, you know,
Southwest.
The
farmhouse, right?
Southwest one's good, isn't it?
The farm, I was
I don't
afraid
think
about
I've had
this.
the farmhouse one before.
It's just like, basically, it's salad with bacon.
Oh, okay.
And ranch dressing. It was really good, but Jim had this Southwestern. I really wanted it, but I can't do that kind of spice, man.
It was chipotle ranch dressing, and I was able to eat about 99% of it before my mouth was like, enough!
He was like, I can't do this anymore. But there's one more. We saved the Caesar.
Days.
What, hon?
Remington asked how many days is the cruise?
The cruise is 7 days. The reason Jim needs to take off 2 weeks is because we have to road trip to New York first.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot of stuff going to like family and friends. So I can't take it on a plane. So we're road tripping to New York for a few days before so I can see my family. Gonna be on the cruise for 7 days and then I'm gonna see my family again before we come home.
Sheila's still hungry.
So am I, Sheila. I actually said to Jim this morning, he got me a new plastic spoon. Oh, okay. Because my peanut butter, I needed peanut butter because I was getting nauseated. I was like, could you just get me a spoon? My stomach hurts.
Donna said she loves those salads, and Mercy said try the Cobb salad from Kroger.
Okay. Like Cobb salad, literally my favorite salad. Oh, excuse me, chef salads. They don't make chef salads here in the Midwest, it seems like. Do you remember chef salads?
Mhm.
They have the ham and turkey and
They
American
have those in
cheese.
those kind of salads.
At Walmart?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm assuming yes, because that's where I mean, I know I got them from H-E-B sometimes, but I got them from Walmart.
I'm going to look here because I haven't found even like a restaurant that makes a chef salad. And you're like, dude, just ham and cheese. Put the ham and cheese on there. And turkey. Come on. But I love Cobb salads because I love blue cheese.
Mercy said, I've never had Walmart salads. Irene Flores said that's what we have here to put a restaurant. I'm not sure what she meant there. Remington said, that's cool. Does Walmart give enough vacation days so he'll have some days left for the rest of the year?
So the way it works with Jim's job is that you get kind of points. You get points for like not calling out. You get points for working extra shifts. And then the points build up to PTO. So he probably won't have enough paid time off for the trip. So we have to budget for that. But he will accumulate more and more and more as the week goes, as the year goes by. Yes. Yeah.
Chris said, when is the cruise? It's all about me. And she said, girl, I will buy your soda package.
No, just 2 cases of soda. I don't drink soda, so he's fine. Don't let him go crazy.
It's vacation.
It's in May.
It's a cruise.
No, I know. I just meant, and who knows? They might need. Here's the thing too that you have to think about. Jim doesn't really care for Fountain Mountain Dew, so I know that the soda package doesn't include cans. It's just from the fountain, and a lot of times the fountain's like, oh, this isn't enough syrup. Oh, this isn't enough bubbles. Oh, this is really gross. The water. So it's just better to. We'll bring the 2 cases of soda. We'll be fine.
Well, Chris, okay, fine.
2 cases of soda is 48 cans. I think you're gonna be okay for 7 days with 48 cans of soda.
You can bring?
Yeah, up to 2 cases.
Really?
Yeah. Of canned soda, specifically, no bottles.
Yeah, because you can't reseal
Well,
them.
fine.
Right.
Okay, fine. We can do the cases of Mountain Dew. But if we get on that cruise and they have mead and I don't have that package.
No, they don't have mead. We already checked.
I guess I have to sneak in my own mead.
Not allowed.
Jerry, you've been on for over an hour.
Oh, I gotta go because we've been on for over an hour.
I told you like 20 minutes ago. It's
You
been
did. It was an
hour.
hour, yeah. She said it was an hour, 20 minutes ago. So now it's an hour and 20 minutes. I love you guys. Please, always, always, always remember that I love you very much. Even if nobody tells you today that you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you. Because we love you very, very much. And listen, as always, you guys, take care. God bless. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Miss